There are question marks surrounding Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal at the French Open. Casper Ruud has picked a surprising pool of French Open title picks despite being one of the favorites himself. The world number 7 is a two-time finalist in Paris and has won 2 titles on the clay this season. But he declared that Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal are still the men to beat in his eyes. While they are usually everyone's top choices, Djokovic has struggled for form this year and has not reached the final at any tournament. Meanwhile, Nadal has spent the better part of 18 months sidelined by injuries and has a brutal draw as he faces number 4 seed Alexander Zverev in the first round. Ruud is still adamant that Djokovic's 24 Grand Slam titles and Nadal's 14 French Open crowns make them the favorites. "It feels like it's anyone's tournament and anyone's game really," he said, arriving in Paris fresh off the back of winning the Geneva Open. "If you look at it's been several different winners on the clay this year, and in the 3 Masters 1000 alone there's been 3 different winners. Let's say the top 3 guys, they haven't won any big tournaments on clay this year, so I am pretty sure they're hungry to get a big title. I am pretty sure they're coming in with a lot of motivation and try to do well here. But there are still 2 names that the 25-year-old is highlighting above the rest." He continued, "To me, even though Novak hasn't had the best year as he typically has or the same level, I think he is still the favorite. He is the number 1 seeded, and he has 24 slams under his belt, so if there's anyone who knows when to find their peak in form, it's probably him. Then after that it's a lot of other guys, and I also want to mention Rafa obviously. He is not seeded and he has not maybe played the way he used to play on clay, but if he is physically fit, I think I am not going to call him a dark horse, but he is going to be up there also in my eyes as one of the favorites to do well here. His record speaks for itself here." Ruud is arguably a safer bet than both Djokovic and Nadal at this year's French Open. The Norwegian is an experienced clay court player and reached the final of the Monte Carlo Masters before lifting the biggest title of his career in Barcelona.